So before getting to the thrift store stuff, I was going through things and I found these old shoes that are actually brand new, never worn, and worth some money. The only downside is my ex-wife threw the original box away. But life is life.
Hey there, YouTubers. I was going through thrift store stuff that I'm, turning into the thrift store, and I found these old shoes that I've had for, seems like most of my life. These are very classic and actually looked online, very expensive shoes. They're bringing $300 to $500 on eBay and stuff. I'm weird. I've been teased for it before. I'm not a huge eBay and Craigslist kind of fan. I don't know. I've had a couple experiences with eBay, one good, one bad, and I just like doing stuff in person a little bit better. But anyways, like I said, these are like 22 years old. I've had them most of my life, never worn, and I'm going to go to a place called Plato's Closet and see what they're worth. We'll see. I'll let you know. But these are size 11, US size 11. We'll go see if that makes any difference on what they're worth and how much Plato will offer for them. Because, with eBay, you got to give them 10%. So let's see what Plato says they're worth. Who would have thunk it? The internet lied to me. I went to Plato's Closet to check out how much they would give me for these 22-year-old perfect condition shoes. I looked them up on a system, talked to one person in the store, texted her manager, and apparently they don't actually buy old vintage stuff. She says normally they don't buy much older than 2 years old. So I guess I'll have to go another route to see if I can get $500 out of these. Just because somebody says that's what they're worth doesn't mean that's what somebody's going to pay for them. All right, YouTubers, pink carpet means thrift store time. And here's a thing. Somebody had told me, you need to get an apple core. So I was on the lookout for an apple core at the thrift store. Kind of like a, let's make a deal kind of thing. Tell me something to look for, I'll go look for it. Now, I can't guarantee you that I'm going to buy it because I might not need it. But I needed an apple core. This looks like a good one. I went on Amazon and the cheapest one was $6. And this package cost me $2.25. So, again, 25% off day. I don't think I need a juicer. I may keep it, but probably not. So, these two things will go back, but I got an apple core. And next, now I'm going to show you stuff I didn't buy. And one thing in particular, I'm kicking myself. I probably should have bought it. Not that I needed it, but I could have at least resold it. I mean, it was ungodly cheap. So, let's take a look at that stuff.
This is Duckhead brand. Not really my thing, but those that like picnicky stuff, I thought that was a pretty good deal if you want to do that. Now this is one of those I ain't got a clue things that you see at thrift stores in different places. My only guess was maybe like a bottler. You put bottles in there and it would seal the cap on, but anybody out there? Because I ain't got a clue. Now this was a thing I thought was a pretty amazing deal. It's one of those cargo things you put on top of a car. If I could have actually fit it inside my car to take it, I might have bought it. It looked in relatively decent shape. It was $5. $5. I think the hardware was inside it.
All right, so that was a heck of a deal, right? All right, I got a new shaving kit kind of bag, for stuff like that. It's a Dockers one. It's in good shape. Doesn't look like it was really even used. There's no soap stains or smells or anything like that. You open it up inside. There's a hanging thing so you can hang it up if you want to. I had gotten one from here before. It lasted me about 1.5 years, and then that same hang thing ripped off. So for 25% off of $4 is $3. I think that was a pretty good deal. I think these are about $15. It looked like on Amazon for something like that, so that's a good deal. Next, I got a water bottle that I'm going to take somewhere, and if it doesn't make the trip back, I'll probably just leave it. But obviously, this is still in the bag, so it's never been used, and it was 75 cents. I like to cook a lot, so I'm usually on the lookout for cutting boards and stuff like that. Like I've said before, when they get old, I just throw them away. This one, I looked at it from every angle. There's not a single knife mark on it, so I don't believe it was ever used. It was 75 cents on sale day.
marked down from $2. So that's a pretty good deal for a cutting board. Here's something silly. A bag of pens. There's 12 pens in these. 25% off is 69 cents. I looked them up on Amazon just for a giggle. The cheapest count I found was $5.29 on Amazon. And somehow these exact pens, they must be old, out of production or something. They showed up on Amazon for $33.99. I don't think there's anybody on the planet that would actually pay that, but 25% off of 70 cents sure beats $5.30. Again, these were a couple different trips. Pair of heavy socks. These were 75 cents. They wash just like everything else, so a pair of socks. This was kind of neat. These are cord clips to help clean things up, and I think my entertainment area, I could probably use these to clean up that area a little bit. Sometimes the cords get messy, and 25% off of 29 cents, you know what I'm saying? Next is a thing that probably every Yankee fan should have, and by the way, I'm watching the Yankee game right now, and they are driving me crazy. Tulo's down now, so pretty much everybody on the roster is on the DL right now. These were $1.50, and this is, I've been to Hawaii a few times, and this is actually a Hawaiian lei. I think they're called kukui. So instead of wearing flowers, sometimes you'll wear these as leis instead. But Yankee fan, I couldn't pass that up, and it'll remind me that I've been to Hawaii and I like it, and maybe one day I'll go back. But a kukui lei for $1.50. I didn't need it, but I mean, I might wear it once. All right, there's that. That is a water dispenser, I guess you would technically call it. It was $1.50. This isn't for me. Somebody I know wanted one. I already have one, and at $1.50, it was a good deal. And since I've been here, I opened it up, and inside it was a 3-pack that I didn't pay for. They were just jammed in there. I didn't even see they were in there. It was taped shut. So $3 for 3 more filters for free. So for $1.50, I got this, which the cheapest one similar was $32, and the one that looked just like this on Amazon was $42. And this will clean up. And then these things, those Brita filters, you're going to pay at best $15 and somewhere between $15 and $20 for a 3-pack of these filters. So the friend's going to get this, but ain't going to get these. I could use these and the one I already have, but that was too good a deal to pass up. And I actually do that sometimes. I'm on the lookout for stuff for other people, so I'll clean this up, and yeah, it'll work fine. Okay, 25% off of 69 cents is a KitchenAid funnel. I could use a funnel. It's silicone at the end. It'll clean up. 25% off is 69 cents. It's all about the cooking stuff for me a lot of times. I have to watch it. And now for the final thing. This is a backpack. It's a decent one. It's by OGIO. Ogio is how I would guess. It has a strap, so it's actually a decent backpack. I looked this exact backpack online. Now this has like somebody's corporate logo thing, and if I got all inventive, if that bothered me, you can go inside and try to cut these off, but it doesn't bother me. And I looked online, and this is called the Ogio Bounty Hunter, and it'll fit my laptop. Basically, it's a backpack designed for laptops. My laptop will fit in there. And on a trip I'm taking, that's going to come in handy. It's clean. It smells fine. There's still those silicone packs inside it. I'll wash it up a little bit. But, yeah. You look inside. It's got these different pockets, places to hide stuff. And on the sides, it's got 2 pouches. All the zippers work. One or bigger pouch here, and it just feels like a pretty decent backpack. It's got a handle, and as I said, I looked it up on Amazon, and this backpack brand new is $80. So I
I got it for $7, but it's not $7. It's 25% off of that. So that's $5.25, 25% off day. So $5.25 for an $80 backpack, which has no rips, no nothings, no smells. And it has different areas where you can get to compartments. You look in here. That's probably, you'll put your laptop in that compartment there. Ogeo backpack for $5.25. Pretty satisfied with that. Decent handle. Like I say, that's going to come in handy on my next trip. And that's it, YouTubers. That's, I believe, 3 trips to the thrift store. So I think I found some pretty darn good deals. And again, I noticed the last time I was there, I don't know if they have a new person doing the pricing or what, or if it's going to change, but some prices on things seem to be going up. So I got to keep my eye out. And it's almost time for this thrift store period of my life to be over. It's time, getting close to time to move on to do other things. But there you go, YouTubers. I always like to say, it's not about what I got. It's about the idea, go check out a thrift store. Life's expensive. RVing's expensive. You might find deals for your RV or for your house. And checking out a thrift store will cause for a great and wonderful day.